Yo, what up? It's me, Red Strife here, and I'm gonna review the game Life is Strange Before the Storm. I'm reviewing this. The third episode just came out yesterday, I think, or today. I'm not sure, but I played it because I wanted to finish it. I have not played the bonus episode. I don't think it's out yet, but I'll review that separately to see how the transition is between this game and the other game, the first game. So, as you guys, I don't know if you guys know, Life is Strange Before the Storm takes place like a year or two before the events of the first Life is Strange. So things that are going to happen in Life is Strange are you have to kind of know about them because they're not really spoiled in this game. But I mean, you had to have played the first one to play this one because the first one came out first. So things are a little bit my biggest issue was how are they going to do the last episode, third episode. The first episode was good. The second one was great. The third one I was worried about. How are they going to end this? Knowing what we know about what happens to some of the characters in the original game, it's kind of hard to see how they're going to do that. Luckily, do they do a good job? Yes. So, let's go on. What is this game for you guys that haven't played? It's a story-driven game about a girl named Chloe Price who's trying to find her way in life. Her father's just died a little while ago, I think like 5 years prior to this game. Her best friend left her. She feels lost. She's acting out. What kids go through. She hangs out with this girl named Rachel Amber, become best friends, start doing crazy stuff, beating up drug dealers and stuff like that. And throughout this story, we get to see a lot more Chloe. And also of a character that I was always wondering about in the original game, Rachel Amber, which actually turned out to be a fucking great character. Literally everything I thought about her in the first game is what I got in this game. Now, going with all that, this game was developed by a different company, not Entertainment, someone else, I forgot the name, but I'll put it in the description. And to be fair, they did a fucking great job. I love this game as much as I do with Life is Strange. The way they portrayed Chloe, beautifully. I loved it. True, we had most of her control of her emotions and stuff, so a little bit different. I mean, I didn't play her like a straight-up dick like Chloe is to her stepfather and shit. But hey, whoever, you play your own story, do your own thing. So, like I said, yeah, different creator, same publisher though, and goddamn, they do a great job. Like I said, it's a story-driven game. You pick up stuff, you look at stuff. She does her inner monologue, tells you explanations about stuff. Unlike in the first game, though, you can't time travel in this one. Bummer. Kind of a spoiler too for people that want to play the first one that haven't played it. But you do have like a shit talking system where you talk shit. You don't do it a lot though. It's kind of bummer. The games itself though has some kick-ass little mini side stories. Like the D&D one, the play one. The third episode surprisingly didn't have that. I think it was missing that, to be honest, because I was expecting something like that. I mean, the play was cool. The D&D was awesome, but it needed something in the third episode. I don't know. Also, I feel like the third one was a little bit shorter, but that's just me. I don't know. I didn't really, time it or whatever. But let's get with it. Rachel Amber, like I said. If you guys, it's kind of a spoiler. I'm trying to not spoil the other game, but you gotta have to spoil it. You guys know Rachel Amber from the previous game. She was Chloe was looking for her and stuff like that, and then we find out the tragic events that lead to a big plot in the original game. But in this one, we get to see who Rachel Amber was, and exactly what I thought she was gonna be. The way Chloe talked about her in the first game, I pictured this fucking California chick. And it was on the top of my head, and it turned out to be she was from California. She's a California girl. She's cool. She's awesome to hang around with, like many girls I know from California. This is the personification of a California girl. She was perfect. Cares for Chloe right away, actually. I was a little weird. I mean, Chloe was weirded out. I was weirded out. But yeah, she's awesome. She's a free spirit, basically. goes her own road, but gets along with almost everyone. Everyone at school loves her. She's popular, but it doesn't get to her head. It's awesome. I love her character. Love that she's in this game. Kind of pissed off that I know what happens to her, but whatever. Like I said, it's kind of hard for these creators to make this game because it's already set in stone what happens to her, unless they change their mind. But that was still a great game, the first one. But whatever. And also we get to see Chloe's relationship with her, depending on what you picked in this game, whether you're going to be her friend or you're trying to follow a more romantic route to it. But most of that is really stuck in episode 2. But they care for each other. Either way, whatever road you picked, Chloe cared for Rachel and Rachel cares for Chloe in the span of 3 days. Hey, weirder relationships have been built, And then, of course, we have Chloe Price, the return of the badass girl from Arcadia Bay. In this one, she's younger, hanging out with Rachel, as you guys know. She's a little bit more wild, a little bit more untamed than we see in the first game. But to be honest, it's kind of the same thing. Different voice actress due to the whole strike that happened. But that's all cool. I actually loved her voice acting in this one. Did a great job. Less annoying than she kind of was in the first game, but that's great. That's more why we love Chloe Price. We get to see more of her dealing with her loss, not only with her dad, with Max, but herself, We get to see some crazy scenes in the some of the episodes where she talks to her dad, has some weird dreams during the day, and kind of has a whole power to herself, able to communicate, I guess, with dead people in a way. But I guess, I don't know, I haven't experienced loss like that. Something new, something interesting. But it could be connected to why Max in the first game had those time traveling powers. Who knows? But overall, man, it was a great game. I enjoyed the story. I enjoyed playing as Chloe, going through these events, despite the fact that I know what happens later on. What is it? What is that saying? It's not the destination, it's the journey. There you go. I bought the Super Deluxe Edition just to back these guys up and get some of the bonus outfits. But to be fair, though, some of the regular outfits in the game were actually pretty cool, too. The mixtape mode was kind of a waste. Some of the music, that's one of my biggest issues in this game. The music wasn't up to par with like the music was in the first game. I don't know, I have every song from the first game on my iPod. In this one, I really didn't want to download any of these songs. I was like, it wasn't a big deal for me. I was like, whatever. So that was kind of one of my biggest issues. But the music was still good, but not as good as the first one. We get to see characters from the first game and the second game. That was amazing. Some of the characters and some new characters. Pretty awesome new characters. And some stalker fucking crazy ass motherfucker. Hopefully he never comes back in this game because I hated him. Dylan, or I think that was his name. I don't give a fuck about that stalker. But anyways, what would I give this game? With everything I've told you guys, and even though this is kind of like a prequel to the first game, well, it is a prequel to the first game. Did it do a good job? Yeah, I think they did a great job. So I'm going to give it an 8. The same score I gave the first one, an 8 out of 10. It was great. Hey, thanks for watching this. Hit that like, hit that sub. Hope you guys subscribe. I'll catch you all next time.